What's up? What is up, my beloved people? I was just talking to myself just minutes ago. This is what happens when your friends are not available as much. Damn, even at there. Much better. In recent tests, turns out my voice was not as clear. I'm worried that it's the same thing with my previous videos. I'm worried I accidentally posted videos with me talking, but y'all can't hear shit. So yeah, I was talking to myself earlier. It was about the new buffs, the new Hexerai buffs coming for Chi-Chi and Beto, Risley, and what's her name? Yaimiko and Mizuki. Yeah, those guys. So I was like looking through my inventory. I was casually walking around mindlessly, picking up like the flowers around the area that you find around in the city of Liyue. And I look at my inventory. I'm like, hold on, how much flowers do I have of these? And I have a lot. Even though I've never built some of these characters yet, I've accidentally collected more than too much. So and then I thought to myself, oh look, I have a lot of flowers for Chi-Chi and Baiju. If I want, I can collect enough for both of them. But here's the thing. This account does not need a Baiju. Since this is kind of a meta-focused account. Oh yeah, and guess who swiped and got a... No, I didn't swipe, just kidding. On my other account, I swiped. Got Duran and Nicole for my Barca. But on this account, I was already close to pity because I was with this impulsive mind constantly pulling every single time I get enough for one pull. And then I've eventually reached pity, and I saved enough from not spending my Primo Gems for just a few days. And then I pulled, and then I got Duran. Which, funny enough, during his first release, I accidentally got his weapon, and I just slapped it onto the Pyro Traveler since then. And now I have Duran. And thankfully, I don't have to delete his weapon. Just like I did with Emily. Yes, that's right. When I think she was rerunning with Malvika, I think. When that happened, I got her weapon by accident, unfortunately. So I'm like, there's not a character I think that would use this, and even if there was, I have no intention of using that character. So I deleted her weapon. Yeah, that's right. I sacrificed Emily's 5-star weapon as a leveling XP. As an XP level up for one of the other weapons. And what else? And the same incident now happened with Duran's weapon, but now, even though I was gonna throw it away, by a miracle, he must have heard me from miles away, ready to trash his weapon or use it for XP. He came swooping and he saved himself. As you can see, it's kind of leveled. So now, funny enough, I coincidentally needed Duran without knowing it. Because with the recent push for Hexerai, I made this team, which was recommended. Venti plus Duran plus Farina plus Bennett. Yeah, And don't question why it's written like that. I was supposed to write blessing, but it wouldn't let me write an extra letter, so it's Archon's blessing. In any case. So, to get to the point, it stopped getting off topic. I was talking about how it would be nice if I did build Chi-Chi since she's getting a buff. But then I thought to myself, no, I'm not gonna build her. Not for the reasons you think. It's because, well, because this buff, I guarantee you, is not a buff about like them buffing the characters to do better damages with elemental reactions. Like, let's say, like Chi-Chi will now start doing better melt, better freeze, better, like, you know, like that stuff, better vapes. Sorry, not vapes. That's, she's not Pyroheart. sorry. You get what I mean. None of that. And most likely, it's just a buff they're giving to these characters for the new stellar reaction that they're gonna sell us with Sandrone. I mean, it's obvious. At this point, I've got their like pattern written down. The whole destroying Sandrone's design, getting rid of Polonia, making her do an exclusive reaction that she can't do with any 4-star. This is not Cry all over again. They show you a new reaction, and if you don't get this character and their teammates, you will pay a heavy price. Okay? What is that heavy price? Well, your endgame clears that. Silly. You wanna clear Abyss? Nah. If you don't have Sandrone, you can't do nothing. Even if you have a replacement reaction that doesn't do that special reaction that they're trying to sell, it's gonna be hell for you. Like I've noticed when I was doing Electrocharged for some of the enemies, or when I was fighting that new Cryo Wolf, it was fucking hell when I didn't have the actual team it was designed for. I couldn't clear it. On Stygian, by the way. On the normal and easiest level, I couldn't beat its Cryo variant because it needed Swirl and Pyro at the same time. Which I tried doing, but it wouldn't land for some reason. I would need Varka and his team to do this. It's like, my god. Oh my god, that was torture. Honestly, they're a bit heinous for that. I hope I did Stygian on my other account. I don't recall doing it. Oh god, don't tell me I missed out on the words. Oh, you know what, it's fine. Because both accounts have Moonwelkin. Plus I swiped again. What did I swipe on, you may ask? This one. Yep, that's right. On my other account, I swiped for this one because I was under the pressure that there were certain there was a lot of characters my other account needs. Plus, I want to spoil some characters I own, like Flynn's. I want to get him a Columbina. I wanted to get Risley. I love that man, like I said. Hold on, what was I talking about? Shit, I did it again. I got off topic. Hold on, let's set aside the whole swiping thing for a sec and let's focus on what I was talking about. Which is, yeah. If you are unlucky or you don't happen to like this character and you don't want to pull for them, like Sandrone, let's say she's not your cup of tea, and you rather pull for Raiden, Yayamiko, Risley, all that, or maybe like any other character that's coming. Right? Well, if you're unlucky, you will be eating shit if you didn't pull for Sandrone and her optimal team. Because then you will not be able to comfortably or easily clear endgame. You might not even end up clearing it at all if you don't have that team designed for it. So with this in mind, basically the buffs are just a trap. They're just buffing these characters, quote unquote, to do better for the newest reaction they're gonna sell you. Okay? And it might seem like, oh, but Sandrone is a DPS. How will she work with the other guys that need to be on the field? Well, because, silly, they're gonna release characters at Snezhnaya that do like off-field stellar reaction, and you can use your favorite buffed character with Hexerei to trigger that reaction so they can actually do good damage. Other than that, if you don't do it, if you don't pull for that new reaction 5-star character, your favorite character that's gotten buffed with Hexerei, well, you can kiss them bye-bye. They won't do shit. They'll be as low and weak damaged as they were before. But yeah. Imagine I walk back to Mondstadt like this. Not teleporting or anything. Because that's kind of boring. You know what? I miss walking around, you know? You know what's fun? When unlocking... Before unlocking an area, is that you don't use teleport waypoints. You can comfortably just like walk around and actually see the world instead of immediately teleporting and finishing quickly. It's fun to like walk around. It's an open world, for God's sakes, and it feels like sometimes we don't even use it as an open world. We use it as a place where we go from point A to point B using teleport waypoints, finish within seconds, and then say bye-bye. Like, you feel me? Like, tell me this. When was the last time you actually walked around in this open world, like walked around on this road? Beira, tell me. When was the last time you did it? Probably never. Why? Because now with teleport waypoints, no one ever uses, like... No one ever uses these roads. They just teleport. It's like the open world doesn't exist. At this point, they might as well remove the open world aspect. Because no one even walks around in them anymore. I mean, there is people, a small few, that do use these, actually. I remember there was a YouTuber, a lore YouTuber, who purposely avoids unlocking teleport waypoints and statues of the Seven, just so they can explore the map without looking, like explore the world without relying on the map or even teleporting. I'm hoping maybe for my, like my free-to-play account, I should do this. You know, that would be cool. It's plus it's good to test like my knowledge of like direction, since I've played this game for so long. I think I'm going on the right road. Yeah, you know, I can see the light of the statue. And there's the bridge. Come over here. Get over here. So yeah, that's that. I don't trust the new boss. And I have no intention of... Hold on. If my account is motofocus, then I'm gonna have to pull for Sandrone. I just remembered. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I forgot I read it in the list. I read it. Forget it. Forget it. Okay, where am I? Okay, it's right there. That's nice. Imagine if I got her C1, then I can comfortably like drive a little longer. You know what I just realized? Her wheels barely move. I just noticed. Yeah, they barely move. I just noticed. I can't believe I just clocked that. That's so uncanny. What the fuck? So yeah. And with that, let's now go to the next subject, you know, so. See, I'm doing this one by one. I'm not fucking it up. Zoned out. Yeah, so when was the last time any of us, like, genuinely, like, took the roads of Genshin? Like, the open world. Instead of teleporting. When was the last time you actually walked a road? I bet you the last time you did it is when they each released new areas. That was the last time you properly like walked around just to unlock teleport waypoints and whatnot. Or maybe is the wheel moving so fast I can't see it move? Guys, leave me alone. God damn. There we go. Thank you, Mavweek. You cleared the way for me. It's little to no slime constant. I don't know. Okay, back to the road. So as I was saying, I bet you the last time you unlocked it was when you went to go unlock a domain, whereas when you tried to unlock a new area. That was the last time you probably like walked around the open world on a road. Oh well. To each of their own, I guess. Okay, so how do I get back to Mondstadt? I think it's right over here through Wolventum. Yeah, I think that's the way. Oh, almost missed you. Oh my god, let me go. Let me go. So, as I was saying, so that's the end of that subject. Now let's get to the other subject. I'm trying so hard not to jump into another one without like any warning. So about what I said earlier, the swiping thing. Yeah, so for my Varka account, I swiped because there's a lot of characters I want. Like Columbina, maybe a Risley. Or maybe if I can, I'll get me a Raiden for my Alhaitham that's haven't been built yet. Fuck off. Fuck off. Get out. Get out. Swear to God, I can't walk. You know what I realized is this is what NPCs have to go through every time. You want to walk around, travel along the road, and then these fuckers pop up from left and right. Swear to God. Anyway, as I was saying. Where do I go next? I forgot. I think this is takes me to Starfell Lake, and this is Mondstadt, right? I think. I don't remember. No, yeah. I think I'm going on the right way. Yeah. Yeah, see, I haven't lost it all. I think this is... Yeah, this is Springville. There it is! Yeah, see, I haven't lost touch. Holy shit, I can't believe I actually did it. I walked the road. I went by foot. I mean, realistically, if it weren't for Mavwika and every single time, god damn, let me walk. Motherfucker. Anyway, after I was so rudely interrupted. So yeah, and maybe a Raiden for my unbuilt Alhaitham. Yeah, there's a lot I need on that account. And all in the sake of for the characters I love, actually. This account, meta. Other account, characters I love. Third account is where I only use universal supports that trigger all the reactions without an issue. Like, you know, comfy, basically. Or not just supports, or like, in general, characters who trigger all the reactions. Not all the reactions, but like, you get it, like trigger a multitude of reactions, like they're flexible. So yeah, so I swiped. And for that, this account will not need much. I think I'm just gonna get Sandrone, and if I am lucky and I have leftovers, I will probably, if, I don't know whoever's around. I think, I don't remember, I don't know. I don't remember, my memory is just, it's just blank. I swear, I forget too fast, it's annoying. Anyway, yeah, I made it to Mondstadt by foot. This is what yapping helps you do. And I was like, what are you doing? You're just walking around. I know. Not everything needs to be competitive or grinding or anything. We're here to have fun, to chat, to get to know each other. You know, have some fun, relax. I mean, listen. I think I learned the hard way that you only live once. Okay? So there's a chance you might not be around to see all the good stuff. So I just want to stop like trying to conform to the norms or the social standards or whatever. I want to do things my way. If you like it, you can stay and watch. If you don't like it, you are free to leave and ignore this video. It is up to you. So with this in mind, I still find it so fucking fun that I can do this. It's so fucking fun. Greatest shit ever. So yeah. That's all I have to kind of say. I mean, we're gonna like get started on grinding. We're gonna grind anyway, cause since I actually finished Sino, by the way, I finished building him. Let me show you. I did some off-camera grinding, and I finished my boy. Maxed out his weapon, maxed him out. Godly artifacts that I will not show you because I am not inviting anyone to judge my substats. I'll show you. Just take this as your answer. I should probably fix the crit rate to balance it. Maybe if I get some Dust of Enlightenment feathered. 999 all his talents, and yeah, he is ready. All that's left is, according to my plan that I've been playing for a while now, I will get Columbina, and then we can be in our I don't know how to talk. And we can be on our way. And I can comfortably make my Sino busted and take him anywhere with Columbina now. Of course, with like Dendro or Lunar reactions in mind, specifically like electrocharged. I don't know why the fuck I jumped. Hold on, let me get back in. There we go. Back in the city. So yeah. I need to grind anyway since I finished Sino, but I need to build now Durin. And I am apparently super low on Mora. So I'll have to leave the talents, unfortunately, even though today's Saturday and I could farm for them. I can't make condensed resin. My resin has fully refreshed. And I have every intention to first farm my Mora and the XP books. Oh right, I haven't updated this, my bad. Yeah, XP books and Mora, and I need to farm for all this. My god. First thing I'm gonna actually farm for is Mora. I'm gonna spend the rest of these days until the next phase of the banner with Malvuika and Lohin farming just Mora. His talent books will wait since once the new banner becomes available, you know, this new pattern, this new thing that they added, which with each new banner that arrives, the first week or few days, all the domains are available with all the talents available in materials. So with this in mind, I want to save the talent farming for oh my god, for when they open on the second phase banner. And as I said, for now, we shall farm for not this yet. If I'm farming it, it needs to be with full resin. In fact, we're actually, like I said, more. So off we go. now I'm gonna be quiet. This rest of the session will be just pure music and nothing else. Because I don't like talking a lot, to be honest. But just for you guys, I'm willing to conversate. I don't know what... I'm sorry, I made that up. I made that word up. I made it up.
君に捧げよう。星と深夜、無事今日の
Alright. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm considering like taking it slow. You know, just savor the game. Honestly, with everything happening in this world, I really want to savor these things.
よく見る。材料の中にも意外な勝負隠れていることあるのよ。
Well, that concludes that. I'll be seeing you on the next videos. Oh my god, my voice. Holy shit. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.